Well, well, well. Another Wednesday for wisdom, another 9:59. And I could not be happier, nor could I be any colder. It has been absolutely freezing ass cold here in Charlotte. And my job has been to, I guess, grin and bear it. It's obvious I'm not at the beach, but I will be there Friday. And I will be talking to you next week from Wild Dunes, South Carolina. If you were on yesterday for the call, for the Insiders Club call, you got to hang with Jeffrey Oaks, who's just an amazing guy. He's very structured. He has his way of doing things that I think is amazing. And he's gently intelligent, even though he could beat the crap out of us, all of us. So, today being Wisdom Wednesday, I wanted to throw some ideas at you about how you gain wisdom. Most people don't understand that wisdom happens all around you. The question is, who are you exposing yourself to, or what are you exposing yourself to in order to gain it? You see that the people who are on the talk will often quote Samuel Smiles. Samuel Smiles lived in England in the 1850s predominantly. Was his 50s, 60s were his prolific years. But the question is, who did he hang around with? That's the question. And his granddaughter, Aileen Smiles, published this book in the 60s, I want to say. Hold on. Of who he hung with. It hangs, his portrait hangs in the National Gallery. This is published in 1956, printed in Great Britain. So this is my second copy of first edition because, and this is a very important thing, the first one's at the beach. I always want to read it. It's never near me because when I reach for it, I go, oh, it's at the beach. I'll read it when I get there. You know what I'm talking about? But these are the people that Samuel Smiles hung around and how they affected his thinking physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and even healthfully. So today, why don't you take a list of the three people you hang around the most, not including your spouse, the three people you hang around the most, and then another three of the three people you need to hang around with more. They're out there. I know who mine are. Three people I need to hang around with more. Who are they? What can they add to your life? Not the people you go drinking with on Friday night or go to a ball game with bullshit. Those people are not going to double your income. I'm talking about the people that you hang with on an everyday basis that can help you improve significantly. And if you hung around them more, you would improve more significantly. Are you willing to invest the time? Suppose it took money to do this. Would you be willing to invest the money? That's the question. And I don't really know the answer, but I'm figuring it out for me, and then I can help you. But I know the people I need to hang around with more, they're in my life right now. All I have to do is begin to define the relationship a little deeper, make sure that I can give value rather than simply beg. And then I got it. And I got it exactly the way I want it. And so can you. Wisdom is a wonderful thing, but if you hang around idiots, you're not going to get any smarter. You know the old expression that if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. I'm just saying. And hopefully you'll take your spouse with you on that intellectual journey, whoever he or she is. And it's so interesting that, look, Joachim is already posting Samuel Smiles this morning. Howdy from hell. There's no time of life at which one can wholly cease from action, for effort without oneself and still more effort within is equally necessary, if not more so, when we grow old as it is in youth. The guy was fucking brilliant. I'm just telling you, just brilliant. Dibman first this morning. You're not a pawn in the chess game of life. You're the mover of the pieces. Whoa. Who said that? Rick. Who's the author of that quote? You can always change the direction you're going, but not if you're standing still. Oh my God. Obstacles are necessary for success because in selling, as in all careers of importance, victory comes only after many struggles and countless defeats. Og Mandino. You know, whenever something's quoted of somebody who's recent, I got to spend a whole day with Og Mandino a while before he passed, but I introduced him at a seminar. He was a great speaker, but he came in early the day before, and I spent the whole day with him in my library right here, me and Og. And he talked to me about his struggle with alcoholism, his success and failures at Success Magazine, how he writes. Wrote at a typewriter, 1 page a day. Isn't that crazy? 1 page a day. So he could crank out a book a year. Wonder what you're doing. Can you write a page a day? If you can, you got 250 pages in a year if you only work a 5-day week. Hello? Don't tell me you can't write a book. I'm just saying. Morning to you, Richard. What's MM? And, you know, Joachim he's a brilliant guy, by the way. We don't know the depth of Joachim yet. When he comes to America and hangs out with us, we'll know more about him, but he is a first-class character. I'm just saying. The sun will rise and set regardless. What we choose to do with the light while it's here upon us, exactly. Journey wisely. Very well said, Cynthia. Morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. The Philippines is here. Awesome session yesterday. I agree. It was just amazing. I'm going to send this to Jeffrey Oaks. If you have a comment about the session yesterday, please put it in the chat and I'll share it with Jeffrey. He will be very grateful, I think. Yep. There we go. And I'm sending it to him. Stay in Charlotte at least until Sunday. Ice storm for CHS. They're actually worse at weather than CLT. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going to give it a whack. I'm going to get out of here Friday morning if I can. Good morning from Los Angeles. Everyone on the call today woke up breathing. Hooray. Very well said. Very well said. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve, Napoleon Hill, Kent. I love that quote. God's blessings to you too, Eric. The Philippines seems to be checking in. I love it. Philadelphia is here. So important that Philly shows up every day. Come on. Count your age by friends, not years. Count your life by smiles, not tears. John Lennon. Oh my God. Isn't that classic? I'm a fan of John Lennon. Yeah. A big fan of John Lennon. One of the greatest writers who ever lived. And think about that. Just the lyricist alone. Music, one thing, but Toru, good evening to you, our friend. We love you. You're aware of that? Once you figure out that attitude is a gift and a blessing, it's my hope that you give it to yourself and bless yourself forever. Chris, thank you for that. That is going to be the last page of my quote book. Full page. Yeah. This is very important. And I wonder how important attitude is to you, because the people that you hang with, the subject of today's meeting, are just as important to have the right attitude. Yep. But Greg, I think that when you look at your upbringing and realize that you were brought up in a place where survival is part of the process in Brooklyn, your parents were trying to teach you and keep you safe at the same time. And safety is a big thing. You read about people that refuse to keep themselves safe and wonder what the hell were they thinking? What in the hell were they thinking? It's not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It's because we do not dare that things are difficult. Oh, that Seneca guy. Thank you. Good morning, Mazda man. Good morning to you too. Good evening from Nigeria, Ellen. Good evening to you. Add Seneca to my quote book. Hold on. Unbelievable. The sales quotes are very important. Full pages. Yeah. Full pages from Carnegie, Nightingale, Rohn, Martin, Smiles, Hill, and Seneca. And maybe Greeks, artists. We're going to probably go with Tesla as well. There we go. And boom. Thank you for allowing me to do that. Isn't that crazy how you got to do that? All right. Anybody else has anything they want to? I'm probably going to do a Walt Whitman also. Yeah, probably. I probably have to. I think Walt Whitman is so underrated, so underdone, and so overwhelming with his wisdom of just words that are just unbelievable. And assorted others that I live by. There we go. So, what inspires you? What keeps you rolling? Are the people that you're hanging with, are they there? Are they there for you? Are you offering yourself out as a value giver, a wisdom giver, so that you can attract these people? That's it. You have to be attractive. You have to be attractive in order to make this happen. Yeah. I'll tell you, when I landed in Europe in 1967, I knew everything. Philly 20 had it down. Within a month, I knew nothing. Within a month. Everybody's high into everybody else. This is what I love. Langston Hughes. Oh my God. If dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. I have arguably one of the largest Langston Hughes collections on the planet. I'm a big fan. And way ahead of his time. Way, 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 way ahead of his time. He was the Martin Luther King of his day. I'll just say it that way, without being a preacher. He had a voice. His voice was heard. Lived in Harlem and assorted places in Manhattan and in the New York City metropolitan area, but he was wise way beyond his years. And people just totally loved him. Sold a ton of books. I got a bunch. Taru gets a shout out. Good morning, Peggy. Yeah, Purdue. You're the average of the 5 people you hang around with. Yes. I'm glad it works well for you. Sakine, where are you from? Cool. Thankfully, I have the 959ers. You do. You got every one of them. Fastest way to change yourself is to hang out with people who are already the way you want to be. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you for the wonderful Christmas postcard. Yeah. Oh, cool. Cool. It's beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it crazy? Indeed, we can always better understand and appreciate a man's real character by the manner in which he conducts himself towards those who are most nearly related to him and by his transaction of seemingly commonplace details of daily duty than by his public exhibition of himself as an author, an orator, or a statesman. Boom. Frickin' boom. I think it's even more powerful if you define it by the way he treats ordinary people. He or she treats ordinary people. The clerks, the housekeepers, those are the people that define you. The way you treat them with dignity or respect, the way you talk to them, that's the essence of your character. Just saying. But it is. Janice, come on. I decided to ask for double. I sent the letter off. I'm willing to take the risk to lose part of the money. Does not sign their release. Yeah. I'm waiting for an outcome, whatever outcome it is, as far as I'm concerned. Yesterday, that part of my life is over. I made my list of 10 things I want in my future work. Good. Good. Would you be willing to work there for free? Know how to listen, and you will profit even from those who talk badly. Cool. Oh my gosh. I used to work with a powerful politician that gives me how to treat and control people in the system. Cool. Meeting a CEO face to face in 1 hour. Not going to lie, this is my first. Got to get the start today. Bruce, call me if you need me. You know the number. Good morning, everybody, especially to you, Renee. Cool. Philly, we should all strive to make the world a better place for the people we encounter on a daily basis. Totally. I try to make people smile. That's my way of communicating help, gratification, respect. Make them smile. 10 a day for me. Education is knowing that tomatoes are a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put tomatoes in a fruit salad. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's brilliant, Sneed. That is literally brilliant, Sneed. And it puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? It's the whole deal. Greetings from the Caribbean to you too, sir. Hello to you. Hello to you. Watching from 959 in the dentist chair. Oh my God. No, just get nitrous oxide. Tell them to get you nitrous oxide. You won't give a shit where you are. You can put the drill in through your foot. How do I feel about keeping a daily journal? Many people do. I'm not one of them. I write, but I don't put down the day and what happened. I don't enter into the mundane. If I have something that I want to say, I put it on my laptop. It's already dated. I know exactly when I said it. So I don't write by hand at all. I voice the text and I put it in electronic because if you write by hand and you lose it, you'll kill yourself. Just saying. Sneak gets a shout out for all the way from the Caribbean. All know the way, but few actually walk it. Wow. Stephen, you're correct. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Jim Rohn's so freaking brilliant. Hi, all. Been reading, writing, and editing all afternoon here. A sunny afternoon in the UK. Steve Kelly Pro, good to see you, my mate. Have a pint in our honor. I'm sure you will. Sneak gets a bunch of shout outs. Taru gets shout outs. Come on. I'm at least a business class character. Some might say just a character. I would say both. I would totally say both. Alternative breathing, I don't think that there is one. I'll ask Jeffrey Oaks. While we want to have the most heartbeats possible in our lives, what do we do between those beats defines us. Now you're talking, Chad. Now you're talking. It's all about what happens between beats. The best description of Joachim yet. He's certainly a unique character. I concur. And just a nice guy. Morning, Jeffrey. Need some good vibes. Having a bad start to my day. Hope you and Jen are doing well. Go to the beach house. The future is uncertain. At the end, and the end is always near. Jim Morrison. Yeah. I would say this, Danny boy. You're smarter than your feelings. Beat them. You're smarter than your feelings. Beat them. Yeah, but Philly freezing. Good morning from Vegas. Oh my God. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. Vincent van Gogh. Van Gogh. I concur, Renee. If you have not been to the Van Gogh Living Museum that's appearing in your town somewhere, go. It's so well worth it. It's so well worth it. I'm just saying. Well, there you go. Renee, thank you for your inspiration. Lana, you are a wonderful woman. A wonderful. I'll bet you can cook like hell too. Just saying. I'm just saying. When you live in the Midwest, most Midwestern women, wives, grandmoms, daughters can cook like hell. Most. You have a favorite dish, Lana? Pure gold. Agreed. Agreed. I spent an hour yesterday browsing the little black book of networking to get refreshed and even more excited about the year. Thank you for the insights and the inspiration. Cool. Vicky, our darn pleasure, especially mine. Peace be with you all. Thank you. When you mentioned John Lennon, it reminded me of the Beatles documentary. It's pretty amazing. I agree. Louis, here's why you should hang with Gittimer. Your mind will be stimulated to create new ideas that improve your life. Oh my God. I have to save it. Thank you. Thank you, Louis. Feelings are mutual, Louis. Feelings are totally mutual. Hi. I'm going to quote today. I love it. Cool. Go for it, woman. Yeah. I agree, Renee. We take breathing for granted and we don't do it properly. I'm just saying. We take breathing for granted and don't do it properly. That's all I'm saying. And if you do that, you win. And if you don't do that, you don't win. God grant me the courage not to give up what I think is right, even though I think it's hopeless. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yep, it sure was boom. Greetings from the frozen north. Minus 21. Oh my God. Paul, very cold. Very, very cold. Coachman, we will not forget the wisdom from the Bible. We can never forget that. Just saying. So, Indiana's checking in good. 100% greatest book ever made. Wisdom is knowledge in action. Knowledge without action is knowledge in vain. Knowing in theory never leads to effective results. Wow. Beautiful, Eric. In order to plan your future wisely, it's necessary that you understand and appreciate your past. I agree. And just the lessons you learn from it. Come on. Don't forget Patterson. I will not forget Patterson. Thank you. Good God. What a guy. See, that's why we're here. Literally, we're here for this. John Patterson. I'm going to do Edward de Bono too. Yeah. And that's that. I'll come across more names. But a page of quotes by these people, even if it's in small type, will be inspirational to everybody. We have such short attention span. It's perfect for people that want answers right away. That's the deal. You want answers right away, you get them. In quotes. I had a deeper understanding it was to keep kids away from danger in New York City, and how many of my classmates fell victim to that danger. Quite a few not living beyond the age of 40. Yeah. Sad. Good morning, Mr. Jeffrey. Thank you. Blessings to you too, Charles. Ralph Waldo Emerson would be a must. I concur. I totally concur. I totally concur. Did I mention that? I'm typing it in. Got it. Thank you, Dan. As usual. Somebody, come on. Who else should be in there? Slim Whitman and Walt Whitman. Oh, Walt Whitman. Yeah. Exactly. Oh my God. Sneed, you're funny. Being positive won't guarantee you'll succeed, but being negative will guarantee you won't. Yeah. He may not be the only person who's ever said that, but I agree. Your response in this session was very positive. Well, cool. My mom was friends with Langston Hughes. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's so cool. Oh my God. Talk to me a little bit more about your mom. Send me an email. My three best people to hang with are me, myself, and I. No, there's better ones. Went to Domino's the other night. 3 restaurants next to them were closed. I said, thanks for being open. He said, we never close. Gold. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I used to go to the gym to network all the time. Snowball material back east. Exactly. I want to treat people the way I want them to treat me. Cool. That's this perfect philosophy, Jonah. Yep. 42 yesterday, 4 degrees this morning. I thought you turned 42 yesterday. Okay. Still smiling with frozen smile. That's good. Felicia Dyke. Greetings for all those who seek to become rich, powerful, and famous in life. Join the great. Oh my God. I think we're going to have to block that one. I don't quite know how, but we'll figure it out. I got it. Boom. All right. Gone. Isn't that nuts? Why do people do stuff like that? Why do people come up and... Oh my God. Yep. Gone. So stupid. Just leave people alone. Dentists that specialize in root canals get paid on someone's last nerve. Now you're talking. Resilience is not what happens to you. It's what you do. Exactly. Altmaier, Jeffrey Oaks was literally oh my God. Oh my God. That is so well done, Altmaier. I love that. He's going to love it. This is so cool. Why isn't his ass on the show this morning? That's what I want to know. He knows I'm on. Knows where to go. Exactly. You're smarter than your feelings. Beat them. It's only those who do not know how to work that do not love it. To those who do, it is better than play. You know, John Henry Patterson fucking rocked in this world. He rocked my world. He literally changed my path to the sale. Isn't that cool? I know a lot about him. But I'm telling you, he is a person worth studying. Thank you. Great to see you, Joaquin, via Jeffrey Airways. Ms. Anderson, the pleasure's mine. Reading my signed copy of Get Shit Done. Help my day. My pleasure. My total pleasure for you, Danny Boy, always. Okay. Uh-huh. That's funny, by the way. That's very funny. Success demands singleness of purpose. Vince Lombardi. Been tuning in from the car today. Thanks for building this community. My pleasure. Farewell to you, Gregory. The two best methods suggested by Edward de Bono for thinking out of the box are using the message of vertical thinking for being logical and lateral thinking for being creative. Explanation. Edward de Bono believed that a person needs to be innovative and creative to use indirect methods of solving a problem. Edward de Bono, I spent 2 days with Edward de Bono in New York City, 2 days. And it was, my gray matter was paralyzed. Literally paralyzed. So smart. So just offhanded, brilliant. That's the whole deal. Offhanded brilliance. What danger are you speaking of? The danger of living in New York City. Stay connected. I agree. I totally agree. Ayn Rand, Albert Hubbard, Harvard McKay. Thank you. Man, why am I not thinking of these people? And the answer is it's off the cuff. but I have Bradley Beck to back me up. Hubbard, Rand. Okay. Correct. You're correct, sir. They will all be in there with a page. Just totally. I think we're in a position where we can win. Then the question is, how are we going to do that? Everyone's in a position to win. The question is, how are you going to get to that finish line? That's the question. Oh, yeah. I might do PT Barnum as well. Joe Moore, happy Philly. Slim Whitman would have been 98 tomorrow. Well, there you go. There you darn go. I think I better put Mark Twain on the list. What do you think? Pretty good guy. Hi, Jenny.
Hey.
Say goodbye to everybody. We're leaving. I'm leaving the show.
Bye.
I hope you all do well. I'll be seeing you tomorrow morning at 9:59. Please take care of yourselves. Please take care of yourselves. Be safe. Be happy. Be there tomorrow morning. Insiders, 9:59. Cheers. And bye-bye to you.